This is Sandy Tankis for TOS50.com, the other side of 50. And I'm here today with Harriet Steinberg and Harry Graybars. Harry and Harriet. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
And Harry and Harriet are dealing with the Mediation Center. And we're here today to talk about aging parents and how to handle various situations that arise. You know that it's been said that one parent can take care of 8 children, but 8 children can't take care of one parent. And certainly in my experience, I would say in many cases that's really true. So what happens as the population is aging and more and more people find themselves in a situation where families are taking care of elderly parents? What effect is that having on families?
Well, Sandy, truthfully, what happens is that as families approach this last act, if you will, there are often different dynamics that are playing out, and conflicts arise.
Members of families disagree. Everyone doesn't have the same opinion. Yes, there are huge issues that are presented to families as we're all getting older. You know, how do you take care of the elder parents? What medical decisions are you going to make? What residency issues are you going to make? What estate issues are you going to make? How are you going to deal with a business if a business is within the family? And the reality of families, as we all know, whether we're at a Christmas dinner or a Passover Seder, is that not everybody agrees as to solutions. So 8 children now differ, and it's hard to agree on how to take care of that one parent.
And often, Sandy, those disagreements can escalate if they're not properly handled or addressed.
So what are the typical disputes that come up in these situations?
Well, certainly, handling of monies. Which children will help parents? Who will be responsible for managing the estates? Who's going to be named on a power of attorney can become an issue.
Sometimes as we get older and our adult child is taking care of us, that person, because perhaps they live closer to where the elder parent lived and has spent many years taking care of that parent, feels more entitled, that they have more of a right to more of that estate. But even while the elder parent is alive, there are huge medical issues that emerge. How do you deal with medical interventions that are traumatic? When do you stop care? When do you continue care? When is enough is enough? They're very painful decisions for families to face.
You know, Sandy, I have, after many years of practice, really distilled what I consider a major issue in all of the dynamics that are going on. And it comes down to blood is thicker than water and money is thicker than blood. Now, it may not sound as nice as we would want it to sound, but I believe it's a reality. This is what we're dealing with. And we need to find proper ways to address the issues that clothe that philosophy.
So these are very complex issues, obviously. So do you have suggestions for how to handle them?
We feel that typically what has happened to families is they would go to court and create a litigious situation, and the entire family would be involved in a lawsuit. And our experiences show that before you go to that extreme, because that is going to break the family apart. You know, once you start fighting never ends. And court battles typically go on for years and years, and until the judge and the court can actually really focus on the issue. Our focus is for the family to attempt to mediate the problem at hand. Not to resolve the family dynamics, not to resolve sibling issues that they perhaps have had for 30 years, 40 years in the making, but really to resolve that medical issue for that parent, to resolve a residency issue, to resolve even that business issue, how to transfer that business. So mediation is a very short-term, focused, and highly effective solution and process for families to undertake.
And of course, the benefits of having a mediation is that you can come to a solution without imploding a family. Reasonable people will disagree, we know that. But there are ways to find a level of agreement that everyone can live with. And that is what really the heart of mediation is. It's finding solutions that people can live with without having to escalate the hostilities.
Well, that certainly sounds very reasonable. And I thank you for speaking to me today, and I'm sure that this information will be very helpful to our viewers. And I'm going to put your information on our website. In the event that people want more information, they'll be able to contact you. And thank you so much.
Thank you.